Um, so the first time I came to your place, I noticed all the clocks were at 6. Is that
Yeah, it's always 6 o'clock here. And in Neoism in general, it's always 6 o'clock because 6 o'clock is the time of Neoism because 6 o'clock represents a vertical reality. That means is that we don't have linear time progression. We don't go from 1 to 2000, but past, present and future are happening simultaneously at the same time. So past equals present equals future, and that's what 6 o'clock represents, that everything, information accumulates in a big massive mass, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and this big accumulation is filled with information from the past, from the present and from the future, and we just have to pull out information and rearrange it the way we want.
So is it a lateral sort of? Is it lateral, like where it just?
No,
like
I said no linear. It's non-linear.
Non-linear.
It's the only way to. Well, I have a couple of good visual presentations or explanations how to try to imagine this. How is it always 6 o'clock? Like, take a film. You know, the film, it has a beginning and it has an end. And it's in a big role, and when you have to play it, you have to play it from the beginning to the end. And if you cut up the film into small frames, because the film is built from small frames, and let's say you take all the small frames, what this film represents, and throw them up in the air, and then you let them fall, all these little frames, and because now our technology is so developed that we are able to look at, with some technological device, thousands of things at the same time. So then you can look at this film simultaneously, all the frames at the same time. So that's what I'm talking about. You understand?
Right. Yeah.
Instead of going and look at the movie from the beginning to the end, you look at the whole movie, everything at the same time.
Right. Wow.
So
that would be an analogy for time, like for
right.
The Neoist time.
That's 6 o'clock.
That's
always.
terrific.
It's always 6 o'clock.
It's yeah. It's always all the clocks say 6 o'clock.
Always.
Yeah. So is that how you see time in your everyday life? Like you know what I mean?
Well, people distract me by telling me that it's not 6 o'clock, but there are all kind of several identification of the moments. That's okay, because I like to be confused. So confusion, the great confusion rules in Neoism always, but here it's always 6 o'clock.